Opening day is in this month. It's almost here. Baseball is almost back, everybody. It is so close that we can taste it. And I want to predict the playoffs now before the season starts. I'm an Angels fan. For those of you that don't know that, most of you who've been watching for a while should know that. And let's get started with their division, the AL West. The AL West, the 2017 World Series champion Houston Astros are in this division. Then we have my team, the Angels, and man, what an offseason we had. We added so many pieces with Zach Cozart, Ian Kinsler. We got Justin Upton for 5 more years, baby. Shohei Ohtani chose us. Out of every team, he chose us. And then Mike Trout, the kid, he is here to freaking play all year, hopefully. No more injury like last year. I feel very confident about us. The Rangers are also in this division. They have a pretty good team. I definitely think they're kind of like where I think the Mariners, another team in the division, the Mariners are a little better than the Rangers. The Mariners, they always put so many good people together, but it never seems to work out. They got Nelson Cruz right now. They got Robinson Cano. That alone is just like, wow. But then you also have D. Gordon now. They added D. Gordon, Felix Hernandez. It's a pretty good team, but like it never seems to come together, you know? The Rangers added Lincecum a couple days ago as I am recording this. And then you have the A's, who I don't see winning this division at all. I think the Astros will win the division again. They're just a powerhouse team. MVP Jose Altuve is on the team, Carlos Correa, Alex Bregman, and other stars that are proving themselves. But don't count us out yet. When I get to the wild card portion of this video, just wait. But for the AL West, I think the Astros still have it on lock. Next, we have the AL Central. The AL Central, okay. The Royals are in this division. They won the World Series a couple years ago. I don't see them making the playoffs this year, to be honest. The Royals, they just freaking almost cleared house. They're pretty dang close. Eric Hosmer left for San Diego. We still have Mike Moustakas, as I'm recording this, is still a free agent. I just want to say this to go back, if I ever go back and watch this, March 7th, Austin, Mike Moustakas is still a free agent. I've never seen a free agent go this long in my life, ever. I just think that's crazy. Anyways, he's still a free agent, so he's not on the Royals, obviously. Salvador Perez is their best player, I would say, now. And they don't have dominant pitching. So I think the Royals will not be winning. Let's see, the Tigers, they don't have a star-studded entire team. They have Miguel Cabrera, who last year was not very Miguel Cabrera-like. And they just, I don't see it for them either in this division. The Indians have a very good shot. And I think the Twins could be competing with them this year. I think Twins and Indians are going to go back and forth for this division. There's also White Sox here, but I don't see the White Sox winning the AL Central. Sorry. Indians and Twins, I think, will go head-to-head all year, but I think the Indians will reign this division again, like they have the last couple years. And I think the Indians are going to win the AL Central in the 2018 season. AL East, people. The Red Sox, Boston Red Sox, and New York Yankees. Oh my God, this is going to be a fun season, a fun rivalry for those two. JD Martinez has gone to the Red Sox, and that is just crazy enough. And then the Yankees add MVP Giancarlo Stanton, along with Aaron Judge, and just those two alone. If you say those names on one lineup, do you know how scary that is for opposing pitchers? 100+ home runs and 2 batters. Then there's also Gary Sanchez behind the plate, Didi Gregorius at shortstop. That came out a little funny. Oh my God, I can't talk. Didi Gregorius and funny. Okay, but oh my God, these two is going to be fun to watch this year. I'm definitely, most likely going to see an Angels-Yankees game at the stadium, because how can you not with the Yankees this year? They're going to be so much fun to watch, honestly. And I think the Yankees will come out on top in this division. Sure, I think the Red Sox have the better pitching with Chris Sale at the freaking top of it, and then they have pretty good pitchers behind him. The Yankees don't have terrible pitching. Just because I say the Red Sox have great, that doesn't mean the Yankees pitching is terrible. But I think the Yankees, I think their offense is so much better, honestly. with all the power and all the underrated players like Gregorius and others on that team, I think the Yankees will come out on top of the AL East. Now, the AL wild card. Okay, so obviously, like I was just saying, the Yankees and Red Sox, both of them can't win the division. I said the Yankees would come out on top. So here's what's gonna happen. I think the Red Sox will guaranteed have the #1 spot for the wild card locked up. I think that's for sure. Because, I mean, come on. They're such a dominant team on paper. How can you not at least get them a playoff spot? And then I think my Angels are gonna get that #2 playoff spot, that #2 wild card. I think they got it. I mean, come on, we've added so much. We are looking very good this year. We're very promising. I think that #2 wild card spot is ours. The AL's tough, people. It is a tough league to play in. And I think we're gonna compete this year. I think we were so close last year, but we've added so much more onto it, and Mike Trout is gonna be healthy. I don't see a reason why we can't make the #2 wild card spot or better. But yeah, so I think for the whole AL, I have Astros on top for the AL West. I have Indians on top for the AL Central, Yankees on top for AL East, wild card, Red Sox and Angels, baby. And now let's go to the NL. All right, the NL West is where we are starting. The losers of the 2017 World Series are in this division, the Dodgers. But just because they lost the World Series does not mean they're terrible at all. In fact, don't even think of them as terrible, because they're not. The Dodgers are a very good team. They just happen to play a better team. The Dodgers are crazy loaded with Bellinger, Seager, and many more. Kershaw, best pitcher in baseball. Like, it is crazy how good the Dodgers are. It's just the Astros were this much better. I mean, they went to Game 7. The Dodgers, I obviously think, are going to win the NL West again. In that whole division, I don't see anyone else better than them. The Diamondbacks are a good team, but a huge part of why they were able to punch back and with all the teams in their division is JD Martinez. And JD Martinez has left Arizona for Boston. So that is huge on the Diamondbacks. Their pitching is pretty good though, the Diamondbacks. I think they'll finish in second, the Rockies right behind them, and then that leaves the Giants, who have also improved, and I think they're not gonna be as bad as they were last year. In fact, I think there's almost no chance they'll be as bad as they were last year. That leaves one team in that division, which would be, okay, we have Dodgers, Rockies, Diamondbacks, Giants, Padres no, sorry. Even with Hosmer, no, I don't see it. Freddie Galvis, no. I don't see it for the Padres. Dodgers are too dominant. Dodgers win the NL West in 2018. Let's move on to the NL Central. All right, for starters, Pirates, sorry, no, I don't see you even close to the top anywhere. The Pirates just basically got rid of so many people. Their star, Andrew McCutchen, is gone. It is looking very bad in Pittsburgh for the Pirates this year, sorry. Then after that, there's the Cardinals, who added Marcell Ozuna. They should probably have some contention this year, but I think a team that's on their level is actually two teams on their level, is the Brewers and the Cubs. You heard it here. I think the Cubs, you think would be the dominant team to come out on top, but the Brewers were also very close last year, and they've added Lorenzo Cain and Christian Yelich, two great outfielders. And I know I'm missing one team from the NL Central here. Why can't I think of it? Let me go to the MLB app really quick, but let's see. Oh, man, it is so hard. Cubs, Cardinals, and Brewers. I honestly think it'll come down to the Cubs and Brewers. Brewers, like I said, they were like us. They were so close, but they didn't quite make it. Eric Thames is back in his second year, and Travis Shaw is on that team, who's also very good. However, the Cubs are recent World Series champions. They have more experience. Their players are slightly better. I think that the Cubs will come on top of the NL Central. And, okay, hold on 1 second. I'm trying to find out who that team is that I cannot think of. Reds, no. I don't see the Reds either. Anyways, Cubs on top of the NL Central is my guess. So yeah, and then trust me, the Cardinals and Brewers, I'm pretty sure will be right behind them in the wild card. Next, let's move on. We have the NL East, and I think this one is a clear-cut winner for the division, the Washington Nationals. Bryce Harper is in the final year of his contract, if I'm right. I'm pretty sure I am. And yeah, he's definitely want to get paid after this season. He is a star, an MVP. After that, you have the Mets, Marlins, Phillies, and Braves. none of them can really compete with the Nationals. I think the Nationals have this division locked up, gonna run away with it. So put the Nationals at the top of the NL East for me. Almost forgot the NL wild card. I think it is gonna be the Brewers and Cardinals. I think 3 teams from the NL Central are gonna make it. That's my prediction. All right, everyone, so I'm just gonna go straight to the World Series. Who I think is gonna be representing the AL and representing the NL. Who will meet and clash in the 2018 World Series? I think it is the Yankees, and I think we'll see the Dodgers again. I don't see the Nationals or Cubs kicking them out with how good their team is for the Dodgers. They're so dominant and they have so many good players on every position. And the Yankees are new and improved. The Yankees with Stanton and Judge, I see being a powerhouse, very hard to stop team. So with that, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't know. Yankees and Dodgers. Man, it's tough. I don't know who I think would win. You know what? Screw it. Dodgers. I think the Dodgers are going to win the World Series. That kind of hurts because I'm an Angels fan. But I don't think the Yankees have the stuff. I think the Yankees have the stuff to make it through the AL playoffs, but I don't think they have the stuff to make it through the Dodgers. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Like the video, subscribe to Kleschka Crew, and don't forget I will do another playoff video when playoffs get close with the actual teams that make the playoffs, and I'll have a better knowledge too because it'll actually be playoffs. But this is my early season prediction. Thank you all.